everyone. So I'm back with another live today. I want to piggyback off of my last live. The reason why I mentioned the Willie Lynch letter and Stockholm syndrome is because a lot of us, particularly this generation, don't know anything about um, the Willie Lynch letter. Never even read it. Never even heard about it, or the Stockholm syndrome and stuff like that. People don't don't really know a lot of history. I'm talking specifically about our folks. A lot of us don't even know our history and stuff like that. So, and why it's so difficult for us to accept the truth about who we are and where we come from. So I read that letter just so you guys could hear and understand how our minds was shaped, you know, and it started from slavery, how they shaped us mentally and how we still suffering from the Willie Lynch letter and the people, the powers that be, I'll say, is still operating from that letter. They still operate. Oh, my bad, y'all. They still operating from that letter. You know, it's just that no, we're no longer enslaved. We're no longer slaves physically. So to recap, basically, okay, so the Lynch letter goal was one, control the slaves for at least 300 years. And you're talking about mentally for at least. Use our differences against each other. So we got colorism. We got um, what else we got? We got men against women, women against men. We even got hair texture. What you call that? It's a word for it where um the hair texture is put against each other. Like if you got 4C hair, that's not looked upon as a great hair feature because that's the most kinkiest of hair types. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you got like 3A, 3B, that's praised more. The looser curl is praised more. So they invented all of these. They invented the division amongst us. You know what I mean? Um, Only love and trust the slave master, reduce our natural state, make us dependent of them and not and not who we should depend on, like our men, dismantling the black family, degrade our black men to traumatize us, to not trust them, destroy the male image, taught us to be independent from men, and they also conditioned to hate ourselves and please them. The letter also did role reversal, caused role reversal, you know, excuse me. So to where now you see a lot of masculine women and operating in masculinity because we've been taught for a long time to we gotta do everything ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we have that mentality to be independent and I don't need a man for anything and all that foolishness. When we do, you don't see no other race saying I don't need a man to do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like they understand the importance of having their men. You know, like and for me, I understand the importance of having a man. Because y'all created us differently. They you they, y'all created men and women differently. Yet when we come together, it's complementary. You know what I'm saying? So they dismantled the black family. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why our another reason why our communities are so messed up because black men are not in the homes. You know what I mean? And that's just and so they put place things in place. They put things in place for our community to not thrive or collectively be thriving, collectively thriving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have successful black people, you know, but they can't help out the community, or they can't uplift the community, and you know what I'm saying, help us all as a whole. Like, they can't do that because they're monitored by the system. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, we have all these odds against us, you know what I'm saying? And then not only that, so let's go back to after we left slavery or whatever, and now we're able to, we're what you call that, segregated. So the whites on their side, we on our side, whatever. And we was doing things, you know what I'm saying, like we was having our own stuff, doing our own things and stuff like that, you know. And then the civil rights movement came, and we started, like I was mentioning in the last video, we had Black Wall Street, who was doing good, you know. We was very successful. We had all kind of black power leader. Well, black is another word that is not a great word for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, black is not even a nation. They can, I'll get to that in a minute though. But anyway, just for the sake of the video, for the sake of what I'm about to talk about. So we had all these Negro leaders. I'll say that we had all these like powerful Negro leaders that was helping us and inspiring us. What they do, what the government do, kill them off, you know, and dismantling, you know, started dismantling the good programs we had, like the Black Panther Party. They was good to the community, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was taking care of us. They didn't like that. So what the government do? They killed the leader, you know? And they put all these things to try to just keep us down, keep us down. And then what they do? What the government do after that? They drop the dope and guns in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And that right there messed us up bad. You know, because before then there wasn't no crack on the street, so there wasn't no crackheads and all that stuff. So, you know, so when they dropped the dope and the guns in the hood, that messed us up, and we ain't never, um, we we haven't recovered from that. I would say, you know, because in every hood that you see, like I'm talking about, you know, the Negro hood, you see crackheads. You know, it's crackheads everywhere. You know, and everything they try to do to this to dismantle us, they succeeded in doing that, and um now we got our brothers killing each other up. You know, and then they don't even talk about, they don't even mention how, you know, the police is so corrupt. The police system is so corrupt. You know, it's Ku Klux Klan working in various positions. It's Ku Klux Klans that work as judges, firefighters, cops, doctors. You know what I'm saying? They in all these different fields. You know, but of course they not, you know, boasting about who they are and, you know, and what they do or whatever. But we have a lot of um a lot of our black, well, our neighborhoods are just it's trodden down. It's just, it's terrible. It's like a terrible place to live, you know, like living in the hood. You know, we like I was saying, mentioning before, like we got our brothers killing up each other, you know. And it's crazy because back in the day, um the barbarians, the Europeans, they was the one that was killing up each other. They was the first one to riot and do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the media, they push that type of narrative, the gangster narrative, and you know who's behind the industry or the media is the ish people. You know what I'm saying? And people want to talk about that's y'all's chosen people, but they're the most wickedest people that you ever want to come across. You know what I'm saying? The most racist and all that stuff. They do all kind of stuff. It's like they throw they rock, like they throw the rock and put their hand behind the back, put their hand behind their back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's them. You know, and they the one that created these stereotypes of us. They the one that created all these stereotypes. And we, what we do, we take they give us a little money, we take the bait, you know. So now the whole world see us as we ain't no good. You can't trust them. You know what I'm saying? They created this narrative about us, and a lot of us started fitting those stereotypes. You know, and what's important? I'm not gonna be on this video. I'm not gonna even be on this live too much longer. But the reason why I want to bring this up is because we're suffering from this Willie Lynch letter. We're suffering from Stockholm syndrome because it's so heavy on us that when it comes to the truth of us knowing the truth, we reject the truth, and we, oh, massa, what massa say is right. Massa, did you go to this school? Did you go to that school? And massa is the one that created all these theologies. Massa is the one that's teaching us and everything like that. They're not teaching us the truth, you know. And I just really want our people to wake up, like, about who you are. Like, we are the people of the Bible, and I want to read a couple of scriptures. I want to read a couple of scriptures that that I wrote down, and here it is. We've been lied to about who we are and whose we are. We are the people of the Bible, and we've been taught wrong about this whole religion thing. You know, religion is a man-made thing. Christianity is basically it's a white man's religion. You know, and again, we wasn't practicing religion. Our ancestors wasn't practicing religion. We was in a covenant with Yah. You know what I'm saying? It was a covenant that we was in, and He taught us everything that we needed to, how we needed to be, how we needed to, you know what I'm saying, thrive in our land. He taught us how to eat, everything. You know what I'm saying? All that still apply. The only thing we ain't gotta do is go get a lamb and slaughter the lamb because we sin. Because when Yahusha came, He was the ultimate sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? But all the we still gotta worship Yah on the Sabbath. That's still our day to worship Him, like today. And what else? Keeping the commandments. That's still very much so important. You know, people is so quick to say, like, Christianity taught me that I'm a Gentile. Christianity taught me that I could worship all these pagan holidays. Um, Christian taught me that the Old Testament is irrelevant. That's what Christianity taught me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Christianity taught me that once saved, always saved. You know, and all this stuff is false. You know, like it's not true. Like we've been lied to. You know, and I really want to plead for our people to wake up to know that we are the people of the Bible, and that we need to do things differently. You know, it's a time we're in a time where I'm gonna read to you this verse. Like I was saying in my last live, we came here 1619. Our ancestors did. 2019 made 400 years we in the land of our captivity. And I'm gonna read to you a verse from Genesis, chapter 15, verses 13 through 14, and it says, "And he said unto Abram, Know of a surety that your seed shall be a stranger in the land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterward shall they come out with great substance." So mind you, 2019 made 400 years that we in the land of our captivity. What happened that very next year? COVID-19 hit. Bam. Judgment right now is now on the nation. Judgment right now is now on the nation. And I want to urge you guys to, something else is about to happen. Something destructive is about to happen. It's headed here. You know, get you some emergency supplies. You know, get water, stack up on stuff, first aid kit, flashlights, get all that stuff. Get you emergency thing. I got clothes in my car. You know what I'm saying? Keep some clothes in your car. You know, stuff that you need, keep it in your car because something is coming. I don't know what it is, but something is coming. I felt it in my spirit. I've been feeling it in my spirit. And in my Sabbath group, we had to talk about that today. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the only one that's feeling this. And lady in the group, that's that, that runs the group or whatever, she mentioned it again, like something is coming, you know. And I already know something is coming and something destructive that's about to come, because judgment is now on the nation. Stuff is about to start happening, and stuff is happening, and the news ain't reporting it. A lot of the stuff, they only want you to focus on what they want you to focus on. That's why I really don't even care to watch the news, because I know they're just feeding you a bunch of lies. This system is so corrupt. The government and this system is so corrupt. I don't trust the higher ups. You know what I'm saying? Because all they do is lie. All they just do is lie to you. You know. So that's why I don't even understand why people are so pressed about. That's another subject for another day. I'm not gonna really even get into it. Why people are so pressed about, oh, you need to vote. Black people should vote. Ooh, all this stuff. I'm not gonna get into that right now. I feel a way about that. You know what I mean? The only person I'm voting for is King Yeshua. You know what I mean? The Messiah, the Mashiach. But I'll talk about that in a separate video. How I feel about it. It's not to put my belief on the next person and all that stuff. I'm not trying to do none of that. You know what I mean? But y'all already. I'm gonna say this. Y'all already having his word who he's gonna have in office. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is already set up. So me voting is not gonna change that. Me voting is not gonna change prophecy. You know, and I just want to urge, you know, African Americans, black, whatever you call yourself, that's right here in the land of your captivity, to know that the Bible is talking about you, man. Like, it's talking about us. If you read, as a matter of fact, I'm about to read. I'm about to go. I'm about to read to you. I'm about to read to you. I'm about to read to you Deuteronomy 28. I'm gonna start at verse 15. I believe it's verse 15. Bear with me, because this is a pretty lengthy what I'm about to read to you is pretty lengthy. So, Deuteronomy chapter 28, starting at verse 15. Now, this is talking about us, okay? At the first part of the chapter is talking about the blessings if we follow Yah and all that stuff, but the curses if we turn our backs on Him. This is what's going to happen. All right. So Deuteronomy chapter 28, starting at verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if you will not hearken, and by the way, I'm reading from the Sefer Bible. If you will not hearken unto the voice of Yahuwah Elohaka, to guard to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon you and overtake you. Cursed shall be you in the city, and cursed shall you be in the field. Cursed shall be your basket and your store. Cursed shall be the fruit of your body, and the fruit of your land, the increase of your kind, and the flocks of your sheep. Cursed shall you be when you come in, and cursed shall you be when you go out. Yahuwah shall send upon you cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that you set your hand unto for to do, until you be destroyed, and until you perish quickly, because of the wickedness of your doings, whereby you have forsaken me. Yahuwah shall make the pestilence cleave unto you, until he have consumed you from off the land whither you go to possess it. Yahuwah shall smite you with a consumption, and with a fever, and with an inflammation, and with an extreme burning, and with the sword, and with blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue you until you perish. And your heaven that is over your head shall be brass, and the earth that is under you shall be iron. Yahuwah shall make the rain of your land powder and dust. From heaven shall it come down upon you until you be destroyed. Yahuwah shall cause you to be smitten before your enemies. You shall go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. And your carcass shall be meat unto all fowls of the air, and unto the beasts of the earth, and no man shall fray them away. Yahuwah will smite you with the botch of Mizraim, that's Egypt, and with the tumors, and with the scab, and with the itch there whereof you cannot be healed. Yahuwah shall smite you with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. And you shall grope at noonday as the blind gropes in darkness. And you shall not prosper in your ways, and you shall be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save you. You shall betroth a woman, and another man shall lie with her. You shall build a house, and you shall not dwell therein. You shall plant a vineyard, and you shall not gather the grapes of thereof. Who was doing that? Our ancestors, when they was enslaved. Your ox shall be slain before your eyes, and you shall not eat thereof. Your ass shall be vitally taken away from before your face, and shall not be restored to you. Your sheep shall be given unto your enemies, and you shall have none to rescue them. Your sons and your daughters shall be given unto another people, and your eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in your hand. The fruit of your land and all your labor shall a nation which you know not eat up, and you shall be only oppressed and crushed always. This is talking about us. So that you shall be mad for the sight of your eyes which you shall see. Yahuwah shall smite you in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of your foot unto the top of your head. Yahuwah shall bring you and your king, which you shall set over you, unto a nation that neither you nor your fathers have known, and there shall you serve other Elohim, wood and stone. And you shall become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither Yahuwah shall lead you. A byword. Nigger, we get called nigger and black. Those two are bywords. You shall carry much seed out into the field, and shall gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it. You shall plant vineyards and dress them, but shall neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worm shall eat them. You shall have olive trees throughout all your coasts, but you shall not anoint yourself with the oil, for your olive shall cast his fruits. You shall beget sons and daughters, but you shall not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. All your trees and fruit of your land shall the locust consume. The stranger that is within you shall get up above you very high, and you shall come down very low. He shall lend to you, and you shall not lend to him. He shall be the head, and you shall be the tail. Who got the power to lend to us? We ain't got no power to lend to nobody. Moreover, all these curses shall come up on you, and shall pursue you and overtake you till you be destroyed, because you hearken not unto the voice of Yahuwah Elohim, to guard his commandments and his statutes which he commanded you. And they shall be upon you for a sign and for a wonder, and upon your seed forever. So all these curses are a sign about who we are. Because you serve not Yahuwah Elohim with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shall you serve your enemies, which Yahuwah shall send against you in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon your neck until he have destroyed you. Yahuwah shall bring a nation against you from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle's flies, a nation whose tongue you shall not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. And he shall eat the fruit of your cattle and the fruit of your land until you be destroyed, which also shall not leave you either grain, wine, or oil, or the increase of your kind, or flocks, or your sheep, until he have destroyed you. And he shall besiege you in all your gates, until your high fences, until your high and fenced walls come down, wherein you trusted throughout all your land. And he shall besiege you in all your gates throughout all your land, which Yahuwah Elohim has given you. And you shall eat the fruit of your own body, the flesh of your sons and of your daughters, which Yahuwah Elohim has given you, in the siege and in the straitness wherewith your enemy shall distress you. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the woman of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat, because he has nothing left him in the siege and in the straitness wherewith your enemies shall distress you in all your gates. Okay. If you will not guard to do the words of this Torah that is written in this sefer, that you may fear this glorious and fearful name, Yahuwah Elohaka. Then Yahuwah will make your plagues wonderful, and the plagues of your seed, even great plagues, and of long continence, and sore sickness, and of long continence, a continuance, my bad, of long continuance. Moreover, he will bring upon you all the diseases of Mizraim, which you were afraid of, and they shall cleave unto you. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the secret of this Torah, them will Yahuwah bring upon you until you be destroyed. And ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for a multitude, because you would not obey the voice of Yahuwah Elohaka. And it shall come to pass that as Yahuwah rejoice over you to do you good and to multiply you, so Yahuwah will rejoice over you to destroy you and to bring you to naught. And ye shall be plucked from off the land whither you go to possess it. And Yahuwah shall scatter you among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and where you shall serve other Elohim, which neither you nor your fathers have known, even wood and stone. And among these nations shall you find no ease, neither shall the sole of your foot have rest, but Yahuwah shall give you there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. And your life shall hang in doubt before you, and you shall fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of your life. In the morning you shall say, would to Elohim it were evening, and at evening you shall say, would to Elohim it were morning, for the fear of your heart wherewith you shall fear, and for the sight of your eyes which you shall see. And Yahuwah shall bring you into Mizraim again with ships. By the way whereof I spoke unto you, you shall see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. That was the curses that was put up on us for our forefathers, turning their backs on Yah. And you see, I read it. I read what the curses was, and it's talking about us, and I'm gonna also read to you First Baruch. This is not in the regular 66 books of the Bible. You can get this book in the Sefer Bible, okay, or probably Lost Books or whatever. But I'm gonna read to you First Baruch chapter 2 verses 32 through 35. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds. For they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before Yahuwah, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their forefathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. And they shall be Adam of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their Elohim, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Yashrael out of the land that I have given them. And that's First Baruch chapter 2, verse 32 to 35. And we the Bible is talking about us, man, and I just really want our people to wake up, to know, and even the Gentiles to really know that we've been deceived. This whole world has been deceived. And I keep talking about this because it's important to me. It's exciting to me that I know the truth, that I understand the Bible so much better now. Like, man, I read the Bible with so much joy now because I understand who it's talking about. It talks about this wicked government, especially the lost books, the ones that they took out, like Baruch. That's a powerful. Hey, Rafi, I don't celebrate New Year, but hey, how you doing? I hope all is well with you. Um, but anyway, Baruch is a powerful book. Like, that's one of the books that was removed from the Bible. You know, um, I really suggest, and that's a prophetic book. It talks about what's actually going on right now. Um, I read the book of Joel, reading the book of Joel and all that stuff is prophetic about us and about the end times. And I really would like for our people to wake up again. Like, this is a plea to our people to know who we are in the Bible. Stop celebrating these pagan holidays, man. We came over here. We came over here to a strange land. This is not even our land. We got a strange language. This is not even our language. We are Hebrews. And we came over here. What did they give us? First of all, they brought us on a ship, and one of the ship's names was Jesus Christ. Do you guys know that, right? They brought us on this ship to come to, they scattered us all over the world. So wherever your ship landed at, that's where you at. And they gave us this creature right here. So the whole world thinking that this creature, an image of Caesar Borgia, okay, a pope's son who was gay. That's who Caesar Borgia is. And so now they got all these images of Jesus. Is this ain't the y'all the Bible. This is their form of Yeshua, and he not even he ain't even Yeshua's black. It's a black man, and it's in Revelation. As a matter of fact, I got a shirt. I'm gonna show you guys. I have a shirt. This is not my Yeshua, and I got the verse at the bottom. It says this. That's what it says. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. Revelation chapter 1, verses 14 to 15. I shouldn't rip this so fast, but does this fit the description of that, what I just read? Do it. Do this dude right here fit the description of what I just read? No. They gave us Christianity. They gave us that. As a matter of fact, I was driving past this church downtown. They got this is what the whole building is supposed to be. This is it's like clouds and stuff like that with this guy. Supposed to be Jesus. And First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 48, it says, and they sought to make images that's like them. Like you look at TV, you watch these Bible characters and all that stuff. Like they have stuff about like the Ten Commandments and all that. All the people in there is not us. They European. That's not the people of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, I'm not going to even be on here long, but I just want to say this is what I want to say. I just want to. It's a plea. Please, please wake up to know who you are and whose you are. We are the people of the Bible. We need to stop with these pagan holidays. You know what I'm saying? Yah said in His word in Deuteronomy. I'm gonna read this one. Yah said in His word in Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 30. Take heed to yourself that you be not snared by following them. After that, they be destroyed from before you, and that you inquire not after their Elohim, saying, how did these nations serve their Elohim? Even so will I do likewise. Y'all said don't worship him like the pagans do. And that's exactly what we're doing. But then when we say, oh, I'm not using it for that, I'm using it for, my kids, or we justify it. Oh, my mama did it, my grandmama did it, and that's my part of my generation. That's what they did. That's customary. You know what I'm saying? But Yah says, he that loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. That's Matthew 10:37. You can't love what your family did for generations more than you love Yah. We're supposed to be practicing the feast of dedication, the sukkah, the Passover. Those are our holy days, not holidays. Those are our holy days. We're supposed to be, practicing that. Get into that, not these pagan holidays that they given us to be a part of. Like, I don't. This video just a plea, and just a recap of the Willie Lynch letter and the Stockholm Syndrome. I may redo this. I don't know. I may redo this live over because I feel like I'm all over the place and like I got a headache. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say to my folks, know that we are the people of the Bible, and the Bible say that if we once we recognize who we are, and people, and it's amazing because people all over the world are starting to wake up and know, like, wait a minute, this is talking about me. Like, and it's so exciting to see that people is waking up. Like, I woke up, my mom woke up, other people that I know have woken up and like, wow, this is amazing. Like, we've been taught lies, and it's like you can't help but to praise Yah, Abba Yah, because He opened our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if some of y'all know me personally, you guys can hit me up and y'all can come on a Sabbath group that I'm in. It's a conference call. We do it every Saturday. You know what I mean? And if y'all know me personally and y'all want to get on, we could talk about it. Whatever, I can shoot y'all the information or whatever. Or even if you don't know me, just hit me up and I can kind of see where your head is at or whatever. And if I feel led that you could be a part of it, then I'll shoot you the information. But we on every Saturday. That's my sense of worship now. I take the Sabbath seriously. I worship y'all on the Sabbath. Organized religion I'm not doing anymore because it's not telling people the truth, and it's just too much going on within that, and I'm not into paganism. Again, like I said, the Roman Catholic Church has influence over all these churches. Y'all doing a lot of things what the Catholics do. Even if you're not praying to no statue called Peter, that doesn't matter. Again, you worshiping y'all on these pagan holidays and doing all this. Hell, this is Jesus' birthday and all this, calling him Jesus and all that. That's not even his name. His name is Yahushua HaMashiach. HaMashiach is a Messiah. You know. So I just want to encourage people to know. Like I said again, I may redo this video. I don't know how it's looking. I may redo it because I got a slight headache or whatever, and I know the devil don't want me to do. He really don't want me to do this video. He been attacking me all morning. But yeah, just a plea, man. If you say you love Yah and you're a follower of Yah, ask him to open your eyes, please study the Bible, and know that the Bible is talking about us, and we're in the land of our captivity, and stuff is about to start happening. 2019 made 400 years that we in the land of our captivity. Judgment is now on the nations. Something else is about to happen. Something is about to happen. I don't know what it is. Get you emergency stuff together, like putting clothes in your car, having clothes in your car, all the necessities that you need. Have it in your car. Have a first aid kit. Get water. Get stuff. Because something is about to happen. I don't know when or how soon, but something's about to happen, and get you guys together. Because judgment is officially now on the nations. It's on the nations. And things is is going up from here. Not in a good way. But yeah, so I pray that this video finds you well, and I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your Sabbath, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, Matthew 22:14 says, "For many are called, few are chosen." Be blessed.